It's no coincidence that the Airbnb service accommodation business that you started to make a passive income with has become somewhat of a liability, demanding more time and painstaking effort that you could have ever imagined. It's also no coincidence that the top Airbnb hosts are making a consistent income every month while you don't. It's easy for them to make a passive income and live the life you desire because they know what it takes to make it in this Airbnb business, and you don't. Having been on both sides of the fence, from barely making any money with Airbnb service accommodation and working myself to exhaustion, working myself to the ground, now I own a portfolio worth £2 million, and we now make a consistent passive income using this Airbnb service accommodation business model. I know the secret to making it in this business model, and I'm gonna reveal it. I'm gonna reveal it to you right now, everything which you need to know. By the way, the secret is there is no secret. They want you to think there is a secret, to keep you in constant search for the golden method and watching videos like this, instead of actually executing on the simple fundamental steps that will actually turn your empty properties from an overpriced dust collector to a money printer. So what are these steps? After watching this video to the end, you will have a thorough understanding of each step that you need to execute to win in this Airbnb service accommodation game in 2025. So let's start with the best location. Think about it. If you had a hot dog stand and you wanted to make a lot of money, what would you do? Make the tastiest hot dogs? Charge less than your competitors? Or create a brand mascot and offer people free samples? Tell me, what would you do? Yes, these things can work, but if you really wanted to make a killing with the least operational drag, the simple answer would be to place your hot dog stand in front of a starving crowd, in front of people who are hungry. You could have the worst tasting hot dogs in the market, most overpriced hot dogs in town, but as long as it's in front of a starving crowd, you will still sell out. You will make a lot of money. People will buy. This example applies to the service accommodation Airbnb industry. You need to make sure your property is located in an area with high demand for short-term rentals, in an area where people want to visit, in an area where people want to go. So for example, these areas could be like an area with the construction and infrastructure projects going on, locations near major developments. They often require to house their contractors, so they need short-term rentals, they need Airbnbs and all these things. A tourism hotspot area, so an area which attracts like tourists, an area with landmarks, with natural resources, natural wonders. These areas attract people. So to summarize on that, you need area with a lot of things going on and an area with a lot of tourists going on. So once you found your starving crowd, you need to let people know that you exist and you are the solution for their problems. So to give you an example, I just listed a 2-bedroom house in Birmingham, and this is how it looked like before I staged the property. So these are the pictures. Look at them. It's really dull color, magnolia color, very boring. You can see the pictures. So once we took on this property, look at what I've done to it. Look at the pictures. I mean, I'm taking the trophy here, but the person who's done this is my business partner, who's also my wife. She's putting the magical touch to revamp the property, bring color into it. Look at it now. Look at these pictures. It's colorful, it's beautiful, it's attractive to people who want to book. So this property can attract both markets, people coming to work in Birmingham or people coming to visit Birmingham. The point here is marketing. In a crowded marketing, you need to stand out from the crowd. You can only do this by having the best dressed property and professional pictures taken in your property. Let's move on to another important step, which is often overlooked. This is keeping your operational costs low. It's far better to have less revenue but a higher margin than shooting for more revenue while running up your expenses, resulting you in making less money. If you're starting off and you haven't made a lot of money in this business, try to do most of the things yourself or with help from friends, family members. These will keep your costs low until you start making a profit in your business, and you can start bringing in teams, and you can start outsourcing some things, etc. If you've been in and around any business setting, you're bound to have heard the saying, it's cheaper to retain a client than it is to get a new client. That's because it's true. Guest satisfaction should be your number one priority. The happier your guests are, the better your reviews, the more people will book your accommodation. So look at the reviews we've got on our Airbnb properties. We always have outstanding reviews, 5-star reviews. So provide the best customer service and don't be scared to ask for guests for these reviews. These are the 4 fundamental steps that have been labeled as the secret to print money with Airbnb service accommodation and hidden away from you. I know it probably sounds too simple to be true, but remember, simple scales and fancy fails. In my free group, I dive deep into these free strategies, so you can click on the link in the description and book a one-to-one personalized guidance call with me. It's free of charge, and you will be talking to myself, looking for ways how best I can help you to accelerate or even to start your Airbnb business. Bye for now. See you on the next video.